The real reason they're terrified of you. They're terrified of you. And here's why. You are the embodiment of power they can control. You are the one who stands as a beacon of light in a world shrouded in fear and manipulation. They sense it, they see it, and it shakes them to their core. Because they know the truth. The truth they don't want to admit, even to themselves. You hold the real power, not them. All their titles, their wealth, their so-called authority, it's nothing compared to the strength you carry within, and that terrifies them. Let's explore why they fear you so much and how your power disrupts the foundation of their control. You are the foundation they depend on. They've positioned themselves at the top of the pyramid, acting as if they're untouchable. But here's the secret they don't want you to know. The pyramid stands because of you. Just like a house needs a strong foundation, the system relies on your support. Without you, without your energy, without your compliance, it all comes crumbling down. They know this. That's why they're so desperate to keep you in line. They want you to believe that they're in control. But deep down, they know you are the one who holds the real power. You think for yourself. One of the things that terrifies them the most is your ability to think critically. You're not one of their sheep, blindly following every command. You question, you analyze, you seek the truth for yourself. They want you to believe their narrative, to accept their version of reality without hesitation. But you don't. You trust your own inner guidance, your intuition, and your intelligence. And that's a threat to the entire system. Because people like you inspire others to think for themselves. And when enough people wake up, their power crumbles. You see through their illusions. They work hard to create an image of invincibility. They flaunt their wealth, their titles, their so-called influence. But you see through it all. You see the lies, the manipulation, the corruption. You recognize the tactics, divide and conquer, fear-mongering and censorship. And they know you see through them. That's why they try so hard to silence you. They don't want you speaking your truth because they're afraid of the ripple effect it will create. Your independence scares them. They rely on control. Control of your thoughts, your actions, your emotions. But you've broken free from their grip. You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation. Your independence, your self-reliance, it's a direct threat to the system. because they know that a truly independent person is unstoppable. They can't control you, and that scares them, because if they can't control you, they can't control others who are inspired by your example. Unity is their greatest fear. They fear you because you have the potential to unite others. They know that if people come together, their reign of power is over. This is why they use tactics like division, putting people against each other based on race, class, politics, or religion. They want to keep us separated because unity is their greatest fear. But you see, through this, you understand that we're stronger together. And your efforts to bring people together terrify them because they know the power of collective action. Your energy disrupts their control. Your energy is powerful, radiant, and contagious. When you walk into a room, people notice. When you speak, people listen. Your presence alone is enough to disrupt their control because it reminds others of their own power. That is why they try to keep you in fear, because fear lowers your vibration. Fear keeps you compliant, but you refuse to live in fear. You operate from a place of love, confidence, and courage. And that high vibrational energy is something they can't stand. They can't handle your resilience. They've tried to break you. They've thrown obstacles in your path, spread lies about you, and tried to silence your voice. But you're still standing. You're still advancing. You're still shining your light. And this resilience, it terrifies them, because it shows them that no matter what they do, they can stop you. You've become a symbol of hope and strength for others. And that's something they can't control or contain. They fear karma. They know they've built their power on a foundation of lies, greed, and exploitation. And they're terrified of the consequences. Deep down, they know that karma is real. They know that what they've sown, they will eventually reap. And your presence, your light, it reminds them of this truth. It reminds them that their time is limited. This is why they act out of desperation. They're trying to hold on to their power because they know it's slipping away. You're leading a revolution of consciousness. The real reason they're terrified of you is because you're part of something bigger. You're not just an individual. You're a catalyst for a revolution of consciousness. You're inspiring others to wake up, to question, to rise. You're showing people that they don't have to live in fear, that they can take back their power. And this shift in consciousness, it's unstoppable. No amount of censorship, manipulation, or fear-mongering can stop the awakening that's happening. Your light exposes the darkness. Darkness can't survive in the presence of light, and your light is exposing the darkness. Every time you speak your truth, every time you stand in your power, every time you refuse to bow down, you're shining a light on their lies. And they can't handle it. They can't handle being exposed for who they truly are. But no matter how hard they try to suppress your light, they can't extinguish it. The power of your inner peace. What terrifies them most is your inner peace. They want you to be angry, reactive, and fearful. But instead, you remain calm, centered, and grounded. This peace is your superpower. It allows you to see things clearly, to make wise decisions, and to act from a place of love instead of fear. And that's something they can never take away from you. Your victory is inevitable. Here's the truth. They can't win, because the power you hold within you is far greater than any external force. Your light, your love, your resilience, it's unstoppable. And as more and more people wake up to their own power, the foundation of their control will crumble. They know this. That's why they're terrified of you. As we wrap up, remember this. You are powerful beyond measure. You are a light in the darkness, a voice of truth, a force of change. They're terrified of you because they know you're unstoppable. But you don't need their validation or approval. You only need to continue standing in your truth, shining your light, and advancing toward your highest potential. This is the Advancing Channel, where we empower, inspire, and uplift. If this message resonated with you, type "I own my power." Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. My name is Mantius, and I'm sending you love, light, and all the best energy. One love, God bless, and all the best.